Okay, so here are some examples of proportions. So proportions are about equivalent fractions. We want to keep these fractions equal to each other. So whatever we have to do to get 3 to be 18, we'll do the same thing to the bottom. So we have 3 times 6 to get 18. So we need to also multiply the 5 by 6. So 5 times 6 is 30. So that's one proportion. Although sometimes you'll have the situation where you need to reduce the fraction first, like I have 6/15. 15 doesn't go into 25. However, we can reduce 6/15. So what goes into both 6 and 15? Well, that's 3. So how many times does 3 go into 6? That is 2 times. 3 goes into 15, 5 times. So then I'm looking at 5 times what gives you 25, and that is 5. So then I got to do what I did on the bottom. So 2 times 5 is 10. And some others you can see. I have a couple more examples with this. It's more of doing it 2 different ways. We have 54 over 42. We could reduce this because you see, 54 doesn't go into 9. You might look at it that way. And so what goes in both 54 and 42? Well, that would be 6. 6 goes into 54 9 times, and 6 goes in 42 7 times. If you notice, 9, that's the same thing. So it's times 1, or you could just kind of write it over here, that it's 7. But another way you could have done this, if you recognize that 54 to 9, well, that's dividing by 6. So you could just say, I'm going to divide by 6 on top and bottom. 42 divided by 6 is 7. So these are a few different proportion questions, and honestly, it covers about any type that you will run into.